Oh, it was Baz. It was Baz. Alrighty, morning everyone. So we're out today and I'm filming another Secret Sessions video. So if you don't know what Secret Session is, for the 3 people that probably actually do know, but everyone else, I go out in floodwater and I chase barra and jacks. So the creek is in flood at the moment. We got another like 50 mil of rain last night. It's meant to rain again today, hence the raincoat. But the plan is, I've got a heap of barra lures, got a heap of jack lures, and I'm just going for a big sounding run at the moment, getting a feel for where everything's sitting. Then after that, I'll probably get stuck into it and hopefully get some jacks and barra. So yeah, let's put the big camera down, we'll keep sounding, and yeah, I'll show you when we find something, eh? Not the cleanest image, but there are 3 fish just right on this point back there behind us. It's easier for me to see than it is through the camera, but yeah, there are 3 barras sitting on this point. But we'll keep looking, see if anything else pops up. Alright, so first pass just on this section here, found a really good fish. Throw up the screenshot. So he's sitting somewhere around that little region there, right? That was a decent sized barra, big single one though, so it's a bit trickier when you're dealing with single fish to catch them. Sources, trust me bro. But he may have others with him that we didn't pick up on the rock. So what we'll do is we'll flip the screen. Got the big prawn out, the current's a bit slow at the moment. And I had good success on this prawn. Just a samaki one with a 50-pound leader on this one. So what we will, the current's just kicking into gear now, so we're just about to hit a run out. But we'll set this up. We'll see if we can get a bite from him. Not too sure where he was sitting. He was nosed into the current though, which is good. He was on this rock though, somewhere in this region. Oh, oh, I think that could have been one. Oh, you're kidding me. Do I still have it? No, I don't have it. Oh, that could have been him. That could have been him on the first cast. Oh, crunched it. Far out. Oh, do you know how frustrating that is? Literally first cast. Just down here. I haven't seen him on the sounder, but it was a good fish, whatever that was. It's a big fish too. It grabbed it and ran, so it could have been a bass. It could have. Look, that could be him right there, beneath us. There you go. Well, there he goes, swimming off. Oh, man. Breaks your heart. Honestly breaks your heart. Probably a trev. Oh, I pulled the hooks. You're kidding me. Had to be a trev. Yeah, it's scratched all that up. Had to be a trev. We'll keep sounding. We'll go for a bit of a look-see. We'll head the other way and see if there's anything down there. There's a few trees I've found them on before but never caught them, so it's always worth a little poke. Failing that, if we can't find anything else, we'll probably end up snag bashing for jacks, but for now we'll try and get ourselves a barramundi. So I think there might have been some, just in this little pocket here, there was a fallen tree. Look, I had 2 or 3 on it. Not that one, but just in this little region here. So we'll loop round. Can't remember where, if it was just there or just here, but you can sort of see it's very like still water. Kind of not really. That's a mad current break just there. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was some through here, but I can't remember where. There's some tarpon next to us. It's not going to help us too much. So this is mostly just a lot of sounding to figure stuff out. There's that tree that I thought they were on, but they don't seem to be on. You know, the spot that looked really good was right in here. You see all the water swirling? That to me looks like a really good spot. So we'll try it. So it looks to me like it would hold fish, regardless whether it's a jack, a trev or a baz. It looks to me like it would hold fish, especially with this current break on it. Like you can see there's no water moving up there. That was a hit. As we came by the front of the tree, something grabbed hold of it. If we get another crack at him, probably not. I'm going to switch over to a little prawn lure, I reckon. That'll flick for a bit, which will be this setup here. So FG looking, FG is looking, it's looking okay. So pretty much I'm now, we're snag bashing now. Where was that? I heard it. Didn't see it. So much activity, eh? Tell you now, it's not up in the not up here, but that's okay. Yeah, we're snag bashing now, eh? So what's this? This is an MMD pop prawn, which I haven't ever done a review on before. Stacks of logs and stuff in here. Current's just roaring through though. Makes it a little bit tricky to fish, which is a bit odd because we're not meant to have that big of a swing today. It's meant to be quite a small swing, like not much happening swings. Ooh. Is this a baz? It's a trev. Oh, it's a big old jack. Alright, we're gonna have to boat flip him. Oh, what a jack. Holy, he crunched that. Big old floodwater jack. Here you go. Nice healthy jack. Mid-40s. Come on that MMD pop prawn. Haven't fished it once before, haven't done a review on it, so might as well keep fishing it, and maybe a secret session, which is a floodwater series, will turn into a review session. Yeah, that's sick as. He crunched that. I actually thought he was a baz because of how fast he was moving and how nuts he was going, but we'll get this hook out, we'll get him in a live well, and then we'll keep fishing, eh? Well, that's not bad at all. So he came on the MMD pop prawn, as you're just saying. It's not the pop version, but it's still the pop prawn. So this one's rigged on a 3/8 weedless jig head, basically. God, I can't get over that. He must have just chased it out, because I was winding that in. Sorry, it's very unusual, that sort of take. Like that was a, yeah, I would have expected maybe crawling along, but he crunched that like on a steady wind. Basically, like with how much water flow we've got here, it's also not that surprising. That's why I thought he could have been a bass, because he just went skits. And like I said, it's well, I've been sounding them. I sounded them just over the other side. I don't know if I included it, but I found them and they wouldn't play. They were moving around and all sorts of stuff, and yeah, he wanted to play. So pretty much speaking, these jacks, when the weather conditions are like this, they get stuck into all these jelly prawns and stuff when we get all this flood water. So that's why I have 4 different prawn lures rigged up today, is because I said to myself, if the barra weren't playing, which was very likely, or if I couldn't find, you know, a reasonable amount to try and catch, I'd end up snag bashing for jacks. And this is one of the lures I had rigged up for this reason. I got this rigged 2 different ways. One basically weedless, and the other one on a 3/8 jig head. So the weedless idea was, if the jelly prawns were getting smashed up in the shallows, which does happen, is I was going to be fishing the the weightless. Fish like a top water, and if, yeah, I don't know. I had like 5 different ideas going on, hence I've got 5 different rods. But the big prawn this morning, yeah, missed that barra, missed probably what I think might have been a GT. So it's also not surprising that, you know, I put on this lure, I don't cast it very long, and basically, you know, hook up. But yeah, that's interesting, very interesting. I didn't think I'd end up down here doing this. Like, I sounded all that other side, I was picking up the odd barra, I was trying to catch them, and then I just sort of got the shits with it. And I don't know, I just sort of picked up this rod and, well, I picked up the jerkbait for a bit and went, yeah, it's not really happening. So I sort of mucked around, yeah, grabbed on this rod, but he's a very good fish. Very, very well conditioned, very fat. And I think I was winding it. I think I was hopping it. So basically, when's the best time to fish floodwater? Simplest answer, when it's flooding. God, look at that. That's a huge shark. Wowza. Yeah, the best time to fish floodwater, when it's flooding. It's quite simple. Very simple. Quick duck over here where I missed that fish this morning. Go take the prawn through there. We'll take the smaller prawn through there this time. See how that goes. Alright, so we just picked up, there's a tree here. On the back of the tree, 50 foot over, is some bass. So, see if we can get one to bite. Glad there's about 4 or 5 of them here. $50 over, so we're going to figure that part out the fun way. It's going to be tricky with that wind. That was a hit. God. Just letting it drift. Just letting it drift and got a whack. Man. So frustrating. I don't know if that was a bass, but it was a whack. It was on the tree they're sitting on, so. Oh, it was bass. It was bass. As I was saying. Well, I'm definitely in the right spot. It's 2 hits and 2 casts. We're still there. Far out. It's so, it's both very, very good and also very annoying, because it's like I put so much effort in just to get a bite to start with, you know? The amount of work that goes into getting a bite, a little bit disheartening and upsetting when you don't convert. Especially when they get so airborne like that. Well, we got him. Took a few casts, but we got him. Oh, he's just pinned. Oh, yes. Oh, 1 from 4 today. Oh, 1 from 4. Just had him pinned. He's only a little leap. Whee! Do not care. Do not care. It's only a little, but I do not care. This is the whole purpose of the secret sessions, is right here, this little fella. So it looks like he's probably going to go about that 50 mark. Get him on the brag mat and have a look at him. Right, everyone. How good's that? How good is that? I finally got one to stick. Oh god. I'll get him out in a second and show you, but show you what the jack came on first. I'll get the 2 fish out in a second. It's still mega windy because we're going to let them both go here, and then I'll push back over there, try and get another one. But that's what the jack came on, which is the MMD pop prawn. So I'm yet to do a formal review on this, but yeah, I guess watch this space. They've only been out for not too long. I can't give you an answer without letting you know sort of when I'm fishing, which is fine, because that's the whole point of the secret series, is that I go barra fishing when it's flooded, and I give you guys minimal information, disable the comments, make it fun for everyone so that the spot watchers can't get involved. But the buzz came on, all 3 of those hits with the 1 landed was the smarky prawn in pearl shrimp, one of my favorites. Yeah, absolutely love that thing. The rod is a new rod. It's a rod you guys wouldn't have ever seen before. So this is a Tatula 23. It is a I think it's a 661 medium heavy. So 5 to 9 kilo. This is to replace my old my old sea bass rod. For those of you long-term viewers that remember, just got a HLC, and yeah, it's a 5 to 9 kilo, or about that 10 to 22 pound. For those of us that like to use the proper terms, but yeah. Handle that fish well. I mean, it's a smaller fish, so I wouldn't not handle it. But let's get him out. Let's show you guys the fish, because I'm finally happy. I'm stoked. Can finally tie everything together, and yeah, they're sitting both in the live well at the moment, because I'm just about to tag him. Just brought him across. Happy to let the jack go now. He's just been chilling in there as well. But let's get him out. All right, first up. Nice jack. So he's coming at like that 44 range. Pretty happy about. It's just to show you guys, like, you know, you can catch fish in floodwater. So that's that nice healthy jack. All right, and then we've got the next Baz. Nice fella. So he's come in at, I think he's like 53, maybe 54. Not that it really matters, but super stoked. Super silver fish. Little bit of damage on him, but overall he's pretty mint. So we'll tag him, we'll tag both of them, we'll grab some photos, we'll let them go. Alright, that's it. So I've done a bit more sounding, and it's just turn of the tide, nothing's happening. So we're going to call it there. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and say hi to your mum for me.